Bentonville Schools board members vote to continue requiring students to wear masks even if the state's mask mandate is lifted later this month. KNWA's Lauren Craycott joins us live now. Lauren, you heard from parents and the board, so explain to us what people on both sides are saying.
Well, Chelsea, to continue to wear the mask or not continue to wear the mask, I heard from both sides, but ultimately the school board voted to keep the mask. Parents who were in a disagreement with this decision argued mental health and anxiety are on the rise in these children, and keeping the mask would only further these issues. Those in favor, though, decided there were a lot of people who felt uncomfortable and unsafe, so keeping the mask mandate a few more months would be the best option. I spoke to Bethany Hoover, whose 3 kids go to Bentonville. She disagrees with the board's decision.
That's 60 more days of these children not seeing their friends smile, not being able to read emotion from people.
I think we got 700 emails. There were a number of people who felt uneasy about removing masks, and a lot of people felt very strongly that it somehow compromised their own safety.
Bentonville School Board of Education President Eric White, who you just heard from, says he understands how parents like Hoover feel, but he wants parents and students to get excited about the upcoming school year and the remainder of it, because the board also voted for a traditional graduation, that students will have a prom, and the younger kids can have their field day. He did tell me that the school board's decision next year is to not have the mask. Reporting live in Bentonville, Lauren Craycott, KNWA Northwest Arkansas News.